Where exactly are heaven and hell? Dayform Buddha. October 10, 2006. I have often encountered statements in others' writings, such as, heaven and hell are in your heart, or, heaven and hell are just a thought away. Such sayings may mislead the speaker and perplex the listener. If heaven and hell are in your heart, where exactly is the heart? If heaven and hell are just a thought away, why not simply have that one thought and go to heaven? These sayings contain some truth. Phrases like, the three realms arise solely from the mind, and all phenomena are manifestations of consciousness, the environment is shaped by the mind, and illness stems from it, form arises from the mind and vanishes with it, a single thought can make the difference between heaven and earth, a single thought can turn a short distance into 1,000 miles, or, fortune and misfortune, joy and suffering hinge on a single thought, all ring true. Even, a single thought of purity can transform a fiery fortress into a serene temple, a single thought of vigilance can guide a boat to the other shore, conveys profound wisdom. However, using heart and thought to explain heaven and hell is overly vague. Heaven and hell are relative concepts. For example, the saying, above, there is heaven, below, there are Suzhou and Hangzhou, highlights the exceptional beauty and prosperity of Suzhou and Hangzhou compared to other places. During the Cultural Revolution, people often said, America is heaven for the rich and hell for the poor. In the same space, some experience heaven while others endure hell. External landscapes can feel different depending on one's mood. A kind thought might avert a quarrel or fight, while a malicious thought could lead to disastrous consequences. And in extreme cases, even life and death can hinge on a single thought. So, where is heaven? If one has no concept of heaven in their heart, they will never know where heaven is. To reach heaven, one must first carry heaven in their heart. A single malicious thought can close the gates of heaven and open those of hell. Where exactly is heaven? Strictly speaking, heaven is not in the heart. Heaven consists of the 1,000-year world, the 10,000-year world, and the Elysium world. The 1,000-year world is on a planet about 960 light-years from Earth. The 10,000-year world is on a planet about 3,480 light-years away. Meanwhile, the Elysium world encompasses the entire earthly universe, with the celestial islands continent located hundreds of millions of light-years from us. Where exactly is hell? Hell is made up of the fire refining layer, the frozen layer, and the netherworld, all of which belong to the non-material world. The fire refining layer and the frozen layer are unique black holes with special structures. As for the netherworld, it is omnipresent. Relative to the human world, even the plant and animal worlds can be considered forms of hell. Without understanding the non-material structure of life or the non-material world, it is challenging to grasp the concepts of the Elysium world and hell. Whether it is heaven or hell, the key issue does not lie in the heart but in consciousness. Each space has a unique structure that corresponds to the structure of life, resonating with it at the same frequency. The kind of life structure one possesses determines the space they inhabit. Thus, it is essential to focus energy on life structure. At the core of structure lies consciousness, and cultivating a good consciousness depends on enhancing one's thinking. Improving thinking starts with expanding understanding. Without heightened awareness, it is impossible to elevate one's thinking. Without elevated thinking, consciousness cannot transform. Without transformation of consciousness, the non-material structure of life cannot change. If the non-material structure of life remains unchanged, one remains human, and humans cannot enter heaven. Only when one attains the consciousness of a celestial, or a Buddha can they transcend. Dream more and reflect on where your dreams take you. In time, you will come to understand the true locations of heaven and hell.